I'm reading from your report. You see, the executive summary of the report doesn't hedge on it, and this is the report you know that was required to be done. It doesn't hedge on it. It's and this is out of the Department of Education. Is that right?
Is that from IES?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. It says the program significantly improves students' chances of graduating from high school. It doesn't say maybe. It doesn't say, like it does above, it says there's no conclusive evidence that the OSP affected student achievement.
So we're talking apples and oranges. There was the goal was to get it to 1,700 students, so there would be a fair control.
Whoa, hold on a second. You talked about the Perry study with 60 people. You talked about the other study with less than 100 people justifying a $1 billion expenditure. We're talking about in relatively not that large an expenditure that your own document says significantly improved students' chance of graduating from high school. Now I'm going to assume that we think that's a good outcome. Are we going to agree? You'll stipulate to the fact that,
absolutely.
Okay, and that in fact in the highest risk students, the outcome improvement was 20% more students, the ones from the SINI schools, the highest priority students, had a 20% increase in their high school graduation rate. Now, that's astounding. Again, having sat on a state education committee, if we figured out a way to snap our fingers and say 20% or more of our students in our worst performing, you know, highest priority for help, and we could achieve a 20% increase, man, we jumped through hoops figuring out how to expand that program. So it begs the question, why aren't you funding this at the maximum amount of $20 million?
Yeah.
The president has said, implied, we should stop playing politics with education. And I truly think you agree. Why in the world isn't this program, why haven't you requested the maximum authorized amount for this program?
A couple things. First of all, I think our goal should be to make every single school a school of choice, every single public school. The vast majority of children will never have the opportunity to take advantage of those. I've said very publicly that we're the private sector where philanthropy wants to help out, the business community wants to help out. What you're seeing here in D.C. is you've seen public schools generally starting to get better, long way to go. But I just say I can't sleep well at night if we're trying to help 5 kids and leaving 500 to drown.
What about those improvements in those schools where the children were left, quote, left to drown?
No, that's fantastic. But my
point is... That's right. It is, Mr. Secretary. My time is up. Look,
can I finish?
Please.
Can I finish?
Sure.
I think those improvements, I would be, again, let's look at this, I'd be very surprised if those improvements were very dissimilar to what's going on in the rest of the D.C. public schools. I think you're seeing more safety, more after school, more parental engagement across the system. Long way to go here, but the system's, I think, better. We can all say it's better than it was a few years ago.
Thank you very much. Again, thank you for what you do for education.